They'll be calling you a radical. It's funny because the Weber State parking Nazis are still out in the empty parking lot. Let's play pretend, kids. Let's pretend everything. Let's, pay for school. Fuck apart. This used to be free. I mean, they sell more permits in their spaces, but not this year. There's nobody here. Nothing's open. Just give us your tuition and get an online class. Don't park on our I grew up right here, so I want to talk about the Wattis curse. I want to talk about, culture. And I was standing right here. This is when I did that video on when Kobe died. So you think that, it's so irony, and you blackball me, run from me. Oh, no, the NBA has nothing to do with what's going on culturally. Okay. Donovan Mitchell, Damian. I'm going to talk about the Wattis curse right here. I'm going to talk about the great John Thompson. Let's flip the can, and hopefully this camera hangs in there. So, my Hoya shirt, made in the USA. My headbands for Cliff Robinson. He died of leukemia. By the way, Mr. Lillard, so did the owner of the Trailblazers, Paul Allen. His $60 billion. Why do you think I went all in Fukushima? I'm probably the guy that invented black. Well, there's no doubt. The social inequality. It's Fukushima. I was working in Shadow Valley. Right? This is Shadow Valley. I grew up here. We've been here the whole time. Oh, let me get this out. I want to talk about Georgetown and my great friend. I spoke at the wake right there. The great Ronald Baglin has just passed. I worked for Coach Baglin. I worked for this team for decades. And for free. I didn't get paid. Well, I had a lot of money in those days. I didn't give a fuck, but that was different. How do you fire somebody from a job they don't pay? Oh, they did it. Was that tied to Georgetown? The best team Weber State ever had, 1995. Allen Iverson scored 50 points twice in 1 year in this playoffs. MJ did it 1 year. Jerry West. What? Donovan Mitchell did it in the same series. So did Jamal Murray. Whoa, game 7. So, culture has nothing to do with basketball. By the way, natives play basketball. This is called Shadow Valley. The natives call it. I just left Shadow Valley, and I want to say this for you locals here. This house was built by the nuclear industry. When GE merged with Utah Construction, a little new scale floor, if I can hit the floor, right here. The corruption. Watch the other video, South Ogden, Utah. I just left Shadow Valley. I was working in Shadow Valley when I got sick. The house that I did that, it's got 70, 80,000, that molded up nightmare. The guy stiffed me. He never fucking paid me. I just went by there to look at it, and it's still exactly perfect how I fixed it. This is how fucked up these people are. He is. After I got cancer, I'm dying of cancer, he stiffed me. Fuck you, you got leukemia, you're going to die, I ain't paying you. He didn't realize that I got in Vogue on, I had hundreds of Facebook requests there. The guy sent me a Facebook request. And I said, do you even realize who I am? Because he found me on YouTube. And he, it happens every day to me. I run into people and they're like, I know you. But it's just fire. It's just the will. It's just fucking YouTube. Donovan Mitchell knows me. Fucking Damian knows me. So John Thompson has passed away. So if we're going to talk racial inequality, the death by cop fucking shooting people at the capital of the world right here. Matthew Stewart, Danielle Willard, fucking. How about Trayvon Smith was on this campus the same time as Mr. Lillard, all-time leading rusher in the history of the most corrupt university in history. Oh, he got beat to death in a jail cell. 32. Can't say their names. John Thompson, the greatest player who ever played here. Well, that'd be Jerry Carty. You don't think I have an influence? I talked to Jerry. I says, fuck the NBA draft. They don't even do it. 13 players playing in Europe. Randy Ray's boot camp. So, by the way, I love Randy, but he's no Coach Baglin. Coach Baglin's he's a local from Brno, coached at Morgan High School. Yeah. Best coach, best team. So, Nemhart missed the front end of that 1-and-1. I did the play-by-play. I remember Joel, the trainer here, says, that missed free throw just cost you millions. Ruben was all that, then some. Then they threw a Hail Mary, Jimmy Valvano, Thurl Bailey style. By the way, Valvano cut down the nets here. Jason Kidd's last fucking game here. Fucking David Robinson, the Wattis curse. Willard up by 22 points at halftime here. Loses the Big Sky champion. How's that possible? Fucking Anthony Johnson. Fucking never missed a free throw. I was fucking did the play. I'm sitting right there. I still don't believe it. And I've seen a lot of guys shitting across from MJ when he hit the shot. I've been in it. Fuck, you name it. I've been there. basketball here. Never seen nothing like it. He did an interview later and says, what happened that I had an out-of-body experience? Shadow Valley. So I just bought by Judge Taylor's house, the first house in Shadow Valley. I grew up here. Used to be this giant fucking masonry. I'm a mason, not that mason. I lay my own rock. I've been blackballed. This giant fucking vase. By the way, oh fuck, I'm not native here. Please go to the cemetery. Like first person buried there. Oh yeah, it's Blanche. You know. Yeah. 7th generation. First whitey. This giant mason vase. It's a giant basket. Fucking coolest thing ever in Judge Taylor's front yard. I repaired it for Judge Taylor. I just drove by there. These fuckers come in there. They tore it out. Probably the most beautiful piece of masonry in this fucking, that's saying a lot. Weaver Canyon granite. I got scars all over my fucking body from it. So what's this got to do? So Nemhart shuts down Iverson. Iverson has, I think, 3-4 fucking points in that game. Why did that happen? Weaver State, the best team, Sweet 16. In 99, when the show, Arsenal, they're fucking, all they got to do is make a free throw. They're moving, they miss, losing OT. The water skirt. This is for you, Donovan. Do you know about the fucking Energy Solutions curse? The Jazz have a fucking curse on you because of nuclear energy. They're killers. What they did to Bobby Sloan, she got cancer. I mean, they're evil. Gail Miller, fucking, he died. She married the attorney. The place has a curse on it. The water's curse. Don't you understand? This is all nuclear energy. So, why are you not talking Black Lives Matter? How about COVID-19? COVID-19, Kobe dies 2 days. Kobe Bryant, a trainer that trained here, who I know. Here come the Weaver State Nazis. I hope they fuck with me. So, the parking Nazis. There's nobody here. Fucking fuck. This is the most abusive fuck. They didn't even know fucking Damien's name when he fucking played here. Jimmer. The media, not anybody. I did his play-by-play on 8/24. Kobe, what's that significant? 8/20. Kobe Bryant. You know, isn't it incredible how sport tells the tale of culture, basketball, before it happens? He was fascinated with it. He was a genius. Spoke how many languages? It was against the law, supposedly, to go into the draft when he was 18. Moses Malone, drafted here. Utah Stars, fucking Zelmo Beatty, Willie Wise on fucking chemo. The Ron Booner. Fuck you, I know my rights. I'm going to the draft, and Jerry West was smart enough to fucking do it. So, why aren't you talking? You know what percentage of the deaths from COVID? COVID is the Hebrew word for what? Kobe? What's Kobe mean? Kobe is the oldest Japanese word of them all. It means greatness. Kobe. 2 days before. By the way, my granddaughter was born that day. Her name's Gigi. So, the 26th of January. Significant? Oh. The trainer trained here. Kevin, he says he's like you. He's fascinated with these fucking numbers, the elasticity of time, and this was long before this ever happened. Why aren't you talking about COVID-19? So I'll wear this because what? Cliff Robinson's died of what I have? Lymphoma? He was a big cannabis guy, but don't listen to Kevin Blanche. He's just a 1% survivor. They won't fuck with that guy. I mean, they'll write tickets there, but they won't fuck with that guy driving through the parking lot fucking 100 miles an hour. I'm waiting for him. I'll talk to him. We'll get it on camera. So, that's my point, Lillard fucking thing. Say her name. Her name's Danielle Willard. I started Black Lives Matter. It's fucking, even the word, all of it. Right here, I'm on the same time. I know Damien good. I did the play-by-play on, he dropped that fucking half quarter. It's got a curse, don't you see? You don't think the Trailblazers have a curse on them? Oh, they got a curse. Why? Because of the owner, Paul Allen. By the way, he stole it here. The operating system was invented here. Bruce Bastian, Philo Farnsworth's fucking grandson, Alan Ashton's grandson. I can go wherever, my place. I remember the day they'd opened here. When GE and Utah Construction, who built the nuclear reactors at Fukushima, Japan, they cheated. Paul Allen saved the fucking oceans, tear out the barrier fucking reef. Phony fucker was him and Maxwell was in prison. Paul Allen's a fucking Epstein Islander. He's her best friend. His $60 billion save him? That's my point. The great. Why aren't we talking about? You want to talk Black Lives Matter? Why we're not talking about COVID? The great John Thompson. By the way, this is made in the USA. I love John Thompson. Fucking as the analyst, he was the shit. Fucking very sad what's going on. How about Cliff Robinson? How about the Black Panther? Boswell? Chadwick? What, 43 dead? That's my point. You can talk social inequality, I mean, black, white, I get it. Say her fucking name. You know, why aren't we talking about these issues? Fucking place has a curse on it, I'm fucking telling you, you won't listen to me. I tell Jay Hill this all the time. They were ranked #1 in the fucking country this year. Probably going to win it all. You think about the bad luck in the playoffs that football team's had. He turned it around. I love Jay Hill. It was the most corrupt fucking thing. It's still the most corrupt university in the country. Now, the athletic department, fuck, don't get me going. But anyway, so, Snowball's chance. And I'm standing next to Bruce Hanley when he did that interview with Sports Illustrated. He was my boss when they blackballed me. By the way, the Quaddis School of Business, #1 in the country. Now they're, don't go see the Dalai Lama Chinese. Every one of them are dead. Do you know both Davis boys, the twins? They're younger than me, are both dead. Do you know that Kyle Madsen, cancer, young, non-smoker, dead? How about Clyde Cooley, the legendary genius, madcap, fucking dead? I won't say Bruce Handley, the dean, football player. By the way, he left his brain to the NCAA Foundation that states the greatest football player that ever played here. Why's his name up in the rings? And wait, Trevon Smith isn't. He stood up to these fuckers. Oh, he's dead. I spoke at his wake this year. I spoke at Bagelin's wake. But fuck me. You know, COVID-19. So, it's the ecology, Mr. Lillard, Mr. Donovan Mitchell. I talked to him in the airport before he came here about race in Utah. We had a conversation. He knows that. It's their fucking name. We used to wear the red fucking headband. Oh, Water's curse. I forgot. Damon got hurt again. They're out. Where's your crown? We go from hard hats, Modicotch tier. 2 fucking crowns. American canned. It's a big can, dude. Shadow Valley. The natives named it here. I grew up here. I've always known it was hallowed ground. Always, since I was a little boy. Where's the parking Nazis? Oh, they're right there. Come on, Lillard. Come on, Donovan. Fucking come on. It's the ecology, stupid. You know, we can talk fucking murder by cop, and when I know this is the capital of the world, Matthew Stewart. Fucking, I can go on and on and on. This young man who just died in a fucking jail cell again. Cop shot him through the window in Riverdale, raising up his hand for no reason. I mean, but John Thompson dies. I'm sure it was COVID. Well, I'm not sure, but my guess. But how many of the Africans? Same when AIDS come in, you know. But come on, cancer, leukemia. Come on, all these fucking roads lead right here. Say her fucking name. Her name's Danielle Willard. That's how Black Lives Matter was started, by me, Kevin Blanchard. I'm full of cancer, dying of leukemia. I sat in that arena when I was almost dead. First place I came out of the bone marrow transplant. Damien's best game he ever played. They won the bracket buster. Fuck, they were going to get a big seed. Look out in the tournament. That's all I got to say. Damian Lillard. We knew he was all that. What happened? Dead by 22 points at halftime in the Big Sky Championship game. By the way, that whole tournament's a sham. You either win it or you're fucking done. Is that possible? The Waddis curse. And by the way, you want to talk Utah Jazz? They've had more heartbreaking fucking losses than fucking 9 million fucking... I mean, Game 7s to Portland. Western Conference Finals, how many fucking times? George Karl used to just out-coach Sloan. You know, Phil Johnson coached here. Gene Fisher coached here. Dick Monty coached here. From hard hats to fucking crowns. Where's your fucking crowns, all of you? Making 50 million. Where's your crown, King fucking James? And your yachts and your fucking boats? Paul Allen? Where's he? The great equalizer. COVID-19 is a mutation from Fukushima. Wake the fuck up. Stand tuned.